American Airlines, better than expected quarterly profit and revenue. Southwest Airlines say that their revenue was also up, but the profit fell by 2/3 on higher costs. And you and I know that's not higher costs of fuel alone, Pete. It's probably some of the contract they've had to sign with people, human beings that work for the company.
Yeah, and then you've got Elliott Management. That's a big deal. And they've been pushing. And by the way, speaking of pushing, Gary Kelly's been a guy that we've met many times in the past. He's been the CEO. He's done a great job to some degree, not always, of course. I mean, there's some issues that they've had along the way as well. But you know what, John? I think they're going to push him out the door because from what I just read, it looks like November 1st is his final day at Southwest. And oh, by the way, because of what they're doing with this settlement that they're working on and everything else, Elliott will have 6 members of the board seats. So that of 13. That's pretty interesting as well. Elliott's really put themselves into a very strong position for them to maybe influence this company. Now, we'll see how well they can do that, John. They've done a lot of great work in the past. We'll have to see if they're able to do it now because Southwest has slipped. A lot of people are talking about it. And obviously they're saying, you know what, it maybe starts right at the top with the CEO.
Yeah, well, Mr. Kelly's done a great job helping build that company, Pete. And now the question is whether or not Starboard or, any of these activist investors know as much as they think they know about running the sorts of companies that they can now flex their muscle and come in and own big pieces of. Yeah. So we'll keep an eye on that one, Pete.